Alright, back again. Let's keep going, guys. What am I doing today? Oh, yeah. I confront my own stupidity today. Come, come and see, friends. Let's go take a look at some of the stuff I did and didn't do. Who here understands basic logic? Like, cause and effect sort of basic logic. If you do this, then that will happen. Like, take a look. I wanted to make a mixed fuel line here. So I pumped gasoline into it. And I also pumped gasoline out of this line. What is this line anyway? Oh, it's the main gasoline line. So now I don't have any gasoline anywhere. Wow, that's weird, isn't it? That's really weird. Oh, man. There are days when my spinal cord is just not attached at all. I am not a chordate. I am some sort of amorphous slug being. Alright, we're gonna try it like this time. Underflow less than... And we have gasoline now, or we had it. It's gone now. It was there a second ago. What's this mean? I don't know. What am I doing? I don't know. So we have a little bit of gasoline in the system now. Just a little bit. And so it will underflow into here if it can. But gasoline surely cannot shoulder the burden of the power requirements of the factory alone. It's good this is going again. It means something, I think. I think it means I'm making these aromatics over here. Yeah, we're making these aromatics over here, and that's probably the source of our diesel. Yeah, we're making diesel over here. So, maybe it's okay. Maybe this is a big disaster. We're just gonna walk away from this factory and just pretend. See, the problem is actually right over here. We're at the site of the problem. And that we don't have any liquid nitrogen. And that is purely a function of gasoline. So I guess this means I have to take this more seriously, right? It's like, it's just not getting the gas. It's going somewhere else. I guess I have to... Oh. Yeah. Guess I really do have to switch out... Like, fluid power balancing is so rough. And I don't want to add in kerosene to the mix, even though that's kind of logical to also do. You know? I only have one kerosene maker. And this is also really good. I don't know. It's a big I don't know from me, boss. So you and you. It's just gonna put more burden on diesel. And diesel isn't really carrying the load very well. So something is happening again. Whether good or bad cannot be said. But something different. There's only so much we can hope for with this factory anyway. Alright, so you running again? Good, because you're kind of critical. That takes pressure off of gasoline. Do we actually... This takes a lot of gas. Well, calling it a lot isn't really accurate. What else are we... Like, are we doing something weird? Oh, this pumps it north. It's an actual pump. I bet we're using this in the salt mine up here too, right? And that's a huge draw. No, we're actually running it off diesel. Alright, well that's better, I suppose. So are we refilling the wall tank? Is that what's going on right here? Am I even able to find this site anymore? Factories just enveloped the area. Yeah, we are completely out of gasoline up in the wall, so we are violently pumping it up. Which, I mean, I'm not going to argue with this. the wall being out of gasoline is bad. And it's not coming into the north factory, so yeah, we're working with that from the south factory. You guys are still pressurized, so where is this going exactly? As we saw, the tank was empty. So what's it doing? Is it trying hard to back up? Kind of a mystery, isn't it? And I guess I'll poke at it a little bit. Even though, I mean, it involves defense, so of course I have to poke at it a little bit. So you're really just pressurizing the wall, just the local wall? This really can't be, right? We have to be tapping into the wall at some point, and that's what's using the gasoline. So, this is using syngas. Maybe I'm pulling one of these, You're using diesel still. Well, we're finally pressurized here. Fully pressurized through here. So we just filling up? I don't understand the world. See, right here, it's pumping everything in directly at this point. And it appears to never, ever be full. The pumps are grabbing literally everything. So, where is this being shoved? Let's ask the question, right? And we have to be powering something huge. It's like, nah, it's just gasoline, friends. I wonder if I would have looked back whether or not I would have found it was emptying out down here. But why would it? There's no pressure anywhere, you know? Oh, down here? Use gasoline here. So is this a problem? Doesn't look like a problem. You're not using huge amounts. You're actually using very, very, very little. Like 7 a second. That's not enough to cause impact. And this just comes down here. And we're not perpetually torching the biters, no matter how much they deserve it. So what are you? Alright, this is another liquid nitrogen line. And it's not doing anything. And up here, okay, that doesn't mean anything either. Right here? Looks like no one loves this sulfur mine. And then we just go into the far wilds. This is all just security. This is quite a pipeline. Is it tapping in here? It is, but again, another unloved sulfur mine. How do I confront this issue? Because we just went all the way around and we found nothing. Oh, now this is pressurized. So it really is just backfilling. Oh, probably it was going up here. Okay. Alright, so I can deal with a problem that just requires me to do nothing in order for it to be solved. This is very much my speed. So here we're pressurized and here we're not. And this is pumping in like 27 a second. We're making like 200 a second. So we're just kind of filling this area up. But where is it going? Oh, up here. It's slowly pressurizing this area. And then to the south, it will pressurize the area there too. Like these pumps are so greedy now. So let's just watch this happen. As it ticks up to 75 to 80%. it's just filling a large buffer, and then we have another large buffer, and then after that another large buffer. So this is just saying walk away. And are you done? Yes, now this is going. You're filling up. And then it's going to come over to here. Oh no, it's going to try to fill it. No, it already has filled that up. So then it's going to try to fill up this tank, huh? Or maybe not. No, it will. It'll try to fill up this tank entirely. Which probably isn't useful at the moment. Pumps are so greedy. It just leaves nothing for... I really hate the fluid extents. Fluid 2.0, just a solid step backwards. It really just can't get a single scrap because of the pumps. And I realize a lot of this is a pie problem. And if I really want this solved, okay, this is what I'm going to do. My immediate problem is that I cannot get liquid nitrogen, so my stainless is stopped because no aramid, because no Kevlar, because no a lot of stuff. It makes me big sad. So we're just going to forcefully prioritize this building because it apparently is the only way for me to communicate with fluid extents. So you look at it, instantly pressurized because this pump takes priority over everything. And now here we go. Drinking down your little sips of gasoline, which we couldn't get before. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to call that fixed. And I guess we understand the world just a little bit better now. Okay. We have the illusion of understanding. What was I doing? Where was I when I saw the face of the problem? It was right up here. Let's go take a look. And now the teraphenol alloy, terapenthalol chloride, TCL. I understand why there's an abbreviation here. It's being made. Not quickly, but it is being made. Yeah, we're now making the fruits again. This is going. You need... Alright, so... Then this is going to make the Kevlar. Kevlar is going to make all of this, and we're going to stop being bottlenecked here again. Alright, so just calling this done. Done, right? Oh, and you want to see some grade A stupidity. Come with me. As I just caught up again and again. Come and see how dumb I am. A kind viewer pointed this out to me. It just didn't even call me an enormous moron. Look how I was having problems here with venting waste materials, right? So I built a system here to vent the waste material and didn't hook it up. I didn't hook it up. Someone explain how I somehow managed to keep breathing every single day. How, like, I know the what is it? Unconscious nervous system is a wonder, but it is clearly the only thing keeping me going in any capacity. Now we have to deal with another problem. Well, I don't know. I'm going to do something different. Here, watch. Come see what it is I'm about to do. I had a problem with brains in that I don't have enough neuroprocessors. But now that I turned brains off, vat brains off, we're backing up. And that's so very unfortunate. So I turned this caravan off, the brain caravan, and said, just stop doing that. So instead, I'm going to do something like this. we're just going to turn it down. We can't waste brains. Brains are a terrible thing to waste. Until caravan has brains quantity 1,000. So you're not waiting for an entire thing. This will allow the neuroprocessor to take greater precedence when it comes to access to the brain tub. Because previously it was trying to wait until it got an entire backpack full when the neuroprocessor only wants a few. So hopefully that will adjust the balance a little better in favor of neuroprocessors while also venting all brains appropriately, right? And this is stuck because we're not making any optical fiber. We're not making any optical fiber because no Kevlar. Not making any Kevlar because gasoline imbalance. That's fine. Like, do you guys really need more liquid nitrogen? Is this problem not actually solved? Oh, now we're nitrogen bound. Which we shouldn't be under any circumstances, but here we are, I guess. And this is all just coming into this line. It's coming directly in. So yes, we are in fact nitrogen bound at the moment. I accept this. I am not going to touch that. I'm just assuming it's going to be okay over the long term. Right. Right. Head north. It's time to just, here, go get some concrete because we have to go. Why is rubber having problems? That's what this would means right here. I don't want to think about it. It's just gonna, it's fine, right? Go get concrete. Go get grenades. We have the grenades we need. Great. Can we ever have enough grenades? Probably not. Don't think about that. Thinky thoughts, bad thoughts. Instead, we are going to go and grab all out of concrete, and we're headed north, and we are going to continue the war against the horrid foliage. We're going to pave a few more blocks, and then we're going to get to latex today. Latex, and then as far as we can in everything else. Right? Right. Alright, so here, back in comfy North Factory, where everything makes sense. Get rid of some whales. Oh, we have a lot of excess seaweed on us. Maybe we just toss that in a bin, right? We should have tossed that up north, but instead it's coming right here. So, is this enough concrete? Well, almost certainly not, considering we're going to have to pick up rocks. Let's just divest ourselves of buildings. Not you, though. I'll come back to the building bin. Right there. Oh, don't get rid of those, I guess. Gotta remember they keep trying to refill me with some stuff. Alright, that's fine. Here, go back in the buffer chest. And he'll eventually say, ah, look at that. See? Okay. Okay. Maybe I am learning a little bit. As unlikely as that may seem. Guess I was right to go get more concrete. Alright, let's go get some bricks. And then let's start blowing holes in the landscape. And then we're going to do latex on our way to rubber. I do not think we're going to get to rubber today. But I do think we're going to get to latex and probably a little bit beyond. Like one or two intermediates beyond. Maybe do phenol. Something like that. Alright, let's go. Mayhem time. Today, for the amusement of all the world, we destroy trees. Why? They are in our way. Why? Because they're inefficient. Why? Because they are inherently evil constructs at odds with the goals of the factory. They must be removed, nay, erased, nay, eradicated, so that they can never come back. You cannot put a building where a tree is. You cannot negotiate with the tree to say, hey, please allow my scrubber the room it needs. Hey, My shale oil processing facility needs to go right where you have put your roots. Would you mind moving them over a little bit? Nah, man, trees don't listen to stuff like that. Trees understand only force. And so, that is why the grenade was evolved. I would say something like given to us from the beneficent gods, but we are factory people. We build gods here. Gods do not give us things. Gods are constructed artifacts, possibly stitched together from multiple antelopes. I have in fact looked ahead in the Pi mod, if you're wondering. And we will drag them forth from the dimensions they prefer to inhabit. We will lash them to this plane, and we will set them to the task of performing scientific experiments for us, which I think we can all agree is a hell of a lot more than they were doing at whatever, Nirvana or Elysium or Paradise they may have been lounging about in before. So, what I'm saying here is we are correcting cosmic imbalances. Every time you pull a pin on a grenade and you throw a grenade at a tree, you are making not only this world more right, but indeed the entire multiverse. So, one day we will be recognized as the heroes we are. Absolutely must get gas at the end of the episode today. Right now, unfortunately, we are in struggle. We struggle against the ore, we struggle against the trees, we struggle against the rock, we struggle against our own crippling addiction to stimulants in easy to consume can-based format. All of this is to some extent true. Are we done already? Is it really time to stop ranting? I was just getting into this one. No, we're done. I swear the rants make it go so much faster. And because I don't want 2 grenades taking up space in my inventory, celebratory grenade distribution. Maybe it will plant a grenade tree. That will surely be more useful than anything else that was here. Alright, so, right there. In case anything's wondering, yeah, the elves deserved everything that's coming to them. Every last thing. No matter what, regardless of the context. Elves are always wrong. Ipso facto, QED. Right there. Okay. There, and it looks like it snuggles in perfectly here. Oh. Okay. Intelligence botch. Right there. Then we will get all of this in, pave it up real nice, as we always do, and then it's time to start addressing latex and latex-related problems, which I don't think is going to cause me so much issues. I can talk about my plans for the future. I want to start a family on this planet. I want to have a life here. But that requires latex. Don't ask why. It is really better for everyone on this channel, YouTube, and the world at large, as no one inquires too deeply into that statement. Just accept it as true. My goals require latex. And so, I'm going to get some. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to site this, but soon, I say. Right there. I will make that decision, and that will be that, right? Oh, big sad. Come on, friend. Come on. Put it down. You can pick it back up again. Oh. up. And then upsy goesies. Now, that actually went pretty quickly. So, what we gotta do? Let's review. We want to make latex. Well, okay, we want to go rubber first, right? Rubber is a journey. We have to do this recipe, which means we have to make latex, phenol, carbon black, polybutene, and styrene. So we actually have almost none of the prerequisites that we need. However, we have many of the prerequisites to the prerequisites, so we should just try to hold on to that little bit of happiness, because God knows we're going to find little enough on this journey. So we're going to have to make latex, and latex is from Latex Slab, which is used basically nowhere, and creamy latex and formic acid. Formic acid we got, creamy latex we have to make, and creamy latex is definitely a specialty chemical. Like, it's used in, I'm not taking this, so it's used in exactly one thing. So great. We're going to have to get some washers. Let's write this down. Washers. And then we make latex slab, and that's in destructive distillation. Destructive distillation. Now, sodium... Wait, hold on a second. Creamy latex, we have to make sodium alginate, which is made in a high HP furnace. In honor of Lovecraft, you are now an HP furnace, and you are unfortunately used in other things, not in huge amounts, but I am going to need sodium alginate. So I guess I throw this in a box somewhere. Like, do I believe I need this in huge amounts? No, there's definitely a... Oh. Yes, I kind of do believe I need this in huge amounts. Is this real? 15 sodium alginate to make trits? Is this real? I would think I would remember that. It's like, no, man, this is making 2 trits. Oh, okay. That's why. Sodium alginate. Okay, so the next level trit recipe, which I'm going to have to use because of, I need trits for their skin. They have really nice skin. So I'm going to need a ton of sodium alginate. So yes, I need a proper setup to make this stuff. And it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a real struggle for a while. Wow, that's expensive. 15 sodium alginate. Jeez. Okay. So that gets made, and then it gets turned into a slab, and then gets turned into latex. And that's in another furnace. HP furnace times 2. 2 rows is what I'm trying to get this down. And then it's used absolutely everywhere. So, good. This is a goal for today. Now, next up, let's take a look at rubber. Let's talk about what we're going to be doing here. We're going to need to make polybutyldiene. That takes heat. And it's used in exactly one thing, rubber. So it's not even, it doesn't even get into the biofluid network. It's just a pipeline. That's all it's used for ever. And polybutyldiene is a cracker plus heat. Multi-purpose cracker times heat. Okay, great. That's how we make the polybutyldiene. That's not hard. We have everything we need right here. We'll need a titanium catalyst, which I'll go get. We have to go make styrene. And for styrene, we need ethylene. And for ethylene, we have everything we need. So we should make ethylene. Let's type this down. Ethylene gasifier. We just have to bring in iron oxide and methane. And isn't there another thing we need? Isn't that styrene directly afterwards? Yeah, it needs more iron oxide. So we need ethylene and styrene in the same place. And that's a fluid bed reactor. And this is styrene. and it doesn't need any heat. Styrene is used in exactly 2 things, so this is another pipeline, not even a biofluid thing. Whereas ethylene, here, let's mark that down. Pipeline. This is polybutyldiene, comma, pipeline. Ethylene, on the other hand, I think you have some use, right? Yeah. Do I call you a specialty chemical? I think so. It's used a lot in the production of Dow froth. I'm going to call it a specialty chemical. I can always give it tanks later. So ethylene is biofluid distro. Okay, great. So that'll give us these 2 things. Salt we got. Carbon black is just anthracene oil, and carbon black is used in what's this? Do I have this? Oh, it's a turd recipe. Alright, that's not necessary. It's nice, but it's not necessary. Because we have tons of this stuff. And you are just used in rubber, so this is... What is this? Reformer. Carbon black reformer. Belt. Doesn't get put in storage anywhere. Did I do this for creamy latex? Creamy latex. Creamy latex is, yes, only used locally. So creamy latex is pipeline. So we're really in like a cul-de-sac of all this pie stuff. Completely self-contained. And the latex slab is made in right here. Slab belt. Okay, great. This makes latex. Latex sorting. And the other one was alginate. Alginate sorting. Just making notes of all these things and how I'm going to set them up. I probably should have done this before, ideally off camera, but I just have no respect from my audience this time, I guess. Alright, so that's carbon black. And it's just simple. And so I'll make a line that makes U. Salt, we obviously just import. Phenol is a thing. Latex is latex slab. That's made in another Lovecraft furnace. And that goes to sorting. Alright, so that's taken care of, leaving only phenol. And we're going to be doing this because it's good. And I am just going to arbitrarily declare that phenol is the primary product. So, okay, I'm going to put this down. Phenol. Structure. Distillation. Primary phenol, which goes into sorting. It's probably going to get a twosie. And then it's secondary byproduct acetone. And that's going to be a problem, but eventually it should be overcomable because I know I can void it eventually. There's very expensive ways to void acetone, and I don't want to do them, but I will if I have to. Alright, so we have a complete plan of what's surely going to be more than 1 day. So let's take a look. We have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. So it's really kind of a mistake to put this here, right? So obviously we have to make the polybutylene, and we also make the rubber, actually. We're not done. Rubber. Right here. And you're made in heavy oil refinery. Rubber. Heavy oil, sorting, obviously. And so, and you need heat. Times heat. So we have two things that need heat here. And so they obviously go right next door. Can I get these lines through? Not easily. All right, this is going to be rubber line right here. We're going to establish, here, let's start blocking this out, right? Why is this wrong? Why is this ugly and wrong? Like, you're ugly and wrong. Like, all of this is ugly and wrong. So ugly. Alright, there we go. Now you're centered correctly. When did I get into this habit of just doing things poorly everywhere? There's no excuse for this. Alright. Just try not to embarrass me. Try. And so you are the new golden child, which I will copy and paste. We will flood this area with windmills. Speaking of which, let's go take a look. How are we doing? This is very close to your one job. You have one. Oh my god. I suppose that's not completely unexpected given that stainless had stopped because of Kevlar stopping. Here, can we just put that tag right here? R. Confirm. Can I get rid of this? Okay. So rubber's going to go right there. So it means we're going to have a coal plant right here, which means the polybutyldiene would probably go right here. So rubber and the polybutyldiene go next to each other. Where did I put this in my list? Right there. Copy, paste. All right, more organization. I really should share this with you if I'm going to spend so much time looking at it. Leaving us to only say what. So latex is its own big thing. So latex will be imported here. Like we'll make latex probably right here. And then latex will go up into the sorting, and then some whale will bring back the rubber supplies, and the rubber will be made here. And then we'll make ethylene. Ethylene comes out of what again? Ethylene and styrene will be made right here. Pretty sure we have the methane, and then we just have to bring in the rust, and then we'll make ethylene and styrene right here. And that'll be taken care of. So this leaves probably carbon black for right here since it's belted, and that's all. And what's the other thing belted? Nothing I care about. Okay, so we make styrene and polybutyldiene right here. And then we make, ethylene and styrene here. Then carbon black. Polybutyldiene and rubber right here. And then use the same fuel characteristics or things. And this is going to be a lot to put here. Rubber might be down here. Polybutyldiene and rubber might be right here. In fact, I kind of think it will. And then we'll hook the logistics up this way. So, alright. All that leaves is where to put phenol, which can be anywhere. So I think we're going to go, like maybe we'll put phenol right here. Just because it's open space and I want to close it. Like there's nothing right here right now. Alright, plan. Less think, less talk, more do. It's time to get even more into windmill debt. We are just building too fast. It's probably going to be in windmill debt up until the point where I'm building them in this factory as well. So I think it's going to be a 2. Right here and right here. And this is what we're doing. So let's take a look. Do we have rocks here? Whoever cleared this land was incredibly lazy. And we're just going to distribute all this to avoid having the bots just roaming all over the place. I think the triple generator plan has borne fruit in that it's been a while since I've had to go in. Just having more tanks is better. Now, having them all be solar panels and batteries would be better still, but it obviously isn't a world I live in. Alright, so we need to start speccing this out. We need to go get washers. We need to go get destructive distillation columns and HP furnaces. Alright, you are going to need more. Just forever. Oh, and I need my stuff. Oh, we should probably get rid of that first before I try picking this up. And that. Take it away. It displeases me. Okay. So, we have some HP furnaces. We have some destructive distillation columns. We need some washers. We have some washers. Let's take these just for fun. Right? Because we're going to put them down. So nice having so many red... Oh, I had a thought. Didn't make the list. But I looked over here and I saw that we're still not full up on this. And we're missing latex. And you know what my chant is whenever we're low on something? Double it. The heck is that? Oh, they changed the icons on me to be symbolic logic figures. Oh, that's gonna throw me for a long time. Oh, that's way too little. Here, just go a full 1,000. That's traditional. Latex on the belt. No wonder we were bottlenecked on latex. Alright. Okay. Alright, just let's pretend everything's okay, right? Pretend everything's okay, build more factory. That's all that matters. Does the screenshot get more complex? If yes, you've done a good job today. If no, you need to go to the punishment chair. So right there, right there, right there, right there. So you are going to be creamy latex. And then we have to make... maybe we don't do that first. Maybe we do sodium alginate first. Stone, limestone, seaweed in huge amounts. But it's not consumed that fast, and it's not made that much. So this is going to be a kind of awkward build, isn't it? So let's do sodium alginate, and we're going to have to come out on the other side, I suppose. So copy you and just put a goal over there and pretend it's okay. I'm kind of leaning towards doing this. I do not believe that this is enough, just long term. We'll do one of these. We'll do an internal snake belt. And I think what I'm going to do is something like this. We're going to need so much of it though. Alright, let's tentatively try to do something like this, right? So we're going to have an in and an out. And unfortunately, it's going to be quite difficult to... it's probably going to be a couple whales. Alright, so we're going to need water. Easy enough. I need more of these things. I've become so accustomed just to being able to pull water out of nowhere on command. Like a wizard. I can't really imagine a time without it now. Okay, so obviously this happens, like so. And then, just as obviously, we're going to do some sort of snake belt. Though, again, we should probably put it where it needs to go, right? And so we do this. And then I wonder if I could braid still more in. I wonder how big a building I'd need to get a depth 3 snake belt going. You know? I mean, of course you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everyone here is highly attractive and intelligent. So I guess that doesn't even need to be there, huh? So if I do this, will we leave space for beacons? Can I do something asymmetrical to make this work? I've never actually thought about that. Doing a snake belt on a 2 basis instead of a 4 basis instead of a 2 basis. But it doesn't look like it. Well, maybe if I invert this. Here, hold on. We're experimenting. Belt systems evolved. Like, just pretend this makes sense. It really doesn't right now. Just pretend, right? This gives 2 here. Here, move. 2 up and down here, 2 up and down here. But it only gives 3 spaces right here, which is not the 5 that we need. So I guess the answer is because of this. Well, okay. Maybe. No, we can't use this right here because that's already being used. So we have to use this line. So is it just doomed to get a 5 square block? Because we have to find a way to save 1 more vertical space. And I think I see it. No, I don't. Oh, maybe. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try more advanced braiding. Pull you in. And like that. And that's... Well, no, it doesn't come back. That's the thing. And so how do I get the other one in? Answer, I don't. So we can't do it like this. It just doesn't work. So we have to do this. And that gives a 2, 3. And that's fine. Then you have one like this, and it has to, and see, it's not going to work either. 1, 2, 3, 4. This exposes 4 to the top, and this exposes 4 to the bottom. So the way we had it before was just superior. Is there any way I can abuse the asymmetries? Like, shove more... See, if I push this any more this way, then it will lose a little bit of surface space. And is that just what I have to do? Like, abusing the fact that we have a gutter here? I mean, that's already doing it. No, wait. That doesn't work. Has to be like that. Alright, so... Am I rapidly coming to the conclusion that this just doesn't work at all? And I have to just give up on this? Doesn't that mean that the snake belt has to be on the outside? Yes, that's exactly what it means. Alright. Never mind. Abort, abort, abort. So... it comes in like this. And then it has a lot fewer problems. And then... like so. Only obviously do it in the right place. Yeah, I'm only getting through latex today. That's pretty clear to me. But we are having interesting discussions on what might be, right? And what else matters quite so much as that? It is not Factorio. if you do not constantly strive for improvement. Alright, so this is just a mess, and we accept it as a mess. It gives 2 inputs on each belt. And that's what we want. So we can do that right there, right there. Then obviously like so. Did I increase my... No, I didn't. I've run out too often. So you're hooked up, you're hooked up. And so... Well, no, wait a second. It was the exact opposite thing I was talking about. We do this now. Like so, like so. And the snake belt comes on the outside. And we... Actually, you need to be reversed. Big H. And that just... It doesn't go, huh? Big H. And now it goes. So we do something like this. Paste, then like this. Right. I really wish I could see. Alright, so then we bring it all in because we have but a... Okay, that's not right at all. First off, everything's out now and we only need 1. Actually, it's getting worse. I'm making everything worse. I need help. I need serious help. Okay, right there, and right there. And obviously you have to be outs now. Alright, so, and this will be sodium alginate out. Okay. This is amazing how much is going into this. It should be just a simple build. Alright, and then you're hooked up, and then we all have to just bring it in and we have to wrap it around. As per normal, we do this. So something like that. Like this, then just, we don't do this one, right? And all this gets picked up. Don't pick up the logo, please. Alright, so, on paper this is getting close to working. You, right here, well no, don't worry about fine-tuning this yet, because I don't know that we're on the right. We might not have this at all over here, you know? So you, right here, you're going to have to disgorge 3 products on 2 belts. And then, how are you going to manage that? We're kind of in the wrong spot, right? So let's move it down. And then the beacon space is internal. That's the other thing, right? I'm trying to say here. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 2. 2, 1, 2. And then you're going to be stone. You are going to be stone as well. You're going to be limestone. Right there, right there. And the other one will just be seaweed, right? And you are going to be seaweed. Perfect ask. There are in ways which this is acceptable, I suppose. Bring you down and link in. Then same thing right here. We perform the cross. Guess this is kind of in the right place, right? Then, yeah, it's kind of exactly where I need to be. Bop, 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 bop. Then right here, oh, I'm out of stack inserters. All right, let's go in. This has proven to be a lot more strenuous than I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, they come from these boxes now to fill me up. That's so much faster. That's good. Good job. Alright, nice. The base is getting better. It's running more smoothly, more effectively, with more windmills. But there's just ever more goals in front of me. Alright, so you have been made, except you're not fully hooked up. Okay, don't look at that for a second. Then boom, boop, and then we have our sodium alginate maker. And we have a via right here, which is sufficient, right? Perfectly sufficient. Oh, exactly sufficient. Oh, prescient. All right, so I think we're going to go with this, right? You're going to have to go right there. And I'm going to need a whale. Oh, we have to talk about proportions. Because it's 5. Is stone stacked to 5? Wait, stone does stack to 50, right? I should know this, being one of the most primitive substances. I've been working with hundreds of hours. That stuff's to 50. Limestone goes to 100, though. So this is 10 stone, 10, 20, 24. We're going to call it 25. So 9,000 divided by 25, which means the number is 360. All right, whale on the field. In fact, we're going to go 350 just to give ourselves a little buffer space. Come here, whale. You need to go, and you need to go get food. Then you have a magical journey. You need stone, which is in the stone bin. Oh, we're running low. Really are running low. Gonna have to do something about that. Until caravan has stone in quantity, it's 350 times 5. So 1,075. That doesn't seem weird at all, right? So it's 545. Okay, great. Then I need you to go and get limestone, which is right there. Till caravan has limestone. In quantity, it's 4 times 350, which is 1,400. Then I need you to go get seaweed, which is right here. Until caravan has seaweed in quantity 750. Great. Then you come right here, and I want you to wait until circuit condition, which is comparador equals go, and then until target, finally until target. It is stone, seaweed, and then followed by limestone. You just discord your contents, please. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, here you go. Have a snack. Go and do the thing, please. Then we need to finish this off. Stone, stone, limestone, seaweed. Alright. Through the power of basic transformations, we will have a future. So I have to do you to here, to you to here, to you to here. Honestly, this can just come south right here. Think. Yeah, it can. Then it has to come. Does a little ugly turn here, but it works. A little ugly squiggle. Like that should never really happen. Alright, so that goes there, and then it finds its way back in. It's not pretty, but it works. Story of the factory. And then you come down like this and over. Good. In you go. Alright, and then we have to finish belts right here. It doesn't even matter if I got the belts swapped at some point during all this because it's all the same stuff. Alright, we need a what are these? Staple up here. And you're right here, right there, right there. Turn you on, perfect. And we should be able to see this machine go. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Well, you guys are at the end. No, no, I guess I do this. It's ugly, but okay, there's no redeeming that. It's just ugly. I don't know. Leave me alone. I just work here, guys. I don't make any of these decisions. I don't have actual real agency here. I am just compelled by the vagaries of my biology and the external factors which I face every day. And I am but a puppet in the arms of fate. Puppet that can't even see the big flashing light in front of him. Right, there we go, and this is okay. I tried to do it pretty, I could not do it pretty. I tried to do it efficiently, I could not do it efficiently. Now we have this webbed mess. Alright, are we ready to see if this works? It's our favorite part of the episode. Turning something on. And let's see if it drains out all of my stone. Oh, don't do that. There we go. Ready? Go. Why aren't you doing the thing? Oh, what happened here? You got told to go the wrong place. Alright, that was my fault. I did think it came back rather fast. So let's pull the plug right there. And let's go find what did we do with latex? Latex there's melamine, that's kind of the right era. Latex goes right there. So I guess this means sodium alginate should come somewhere in here. Do we have anything free? Do I want a single bin? I guess so, right? I guess it should be close to its mother chemical. Like it's used in a lot, but it's not used in that many things, you know? Let's go dip up and get that in place. I think I'm going to just assign a normal caravan to this for now, and then later on I'll upgrade it to a whale if necessary. I don't really believe in this. I do believe, however, this took way too much time to do this. I am not just in machine mode right now. Anyway, normal caravan. Your job is to go huffle and go get food. Store food, come here, fill cargo, take it over to the newly minted sodium alginate bin right there. Go and do it. See you soon. You are coming back. So we may still, in time, see this work. Where you at, Mr. Whale? I'm angling towards the respec right now to give all these whales. Oh. How? You don't have the power to output that. I mean, I wouldn't have thought it had the power to output that. Like, I thought it was going to stop. Interesting. So we're completely... I have to watch that, don't I? Alright, sodium alginate being made in large quantities. I don't think I'm ever going to be fully using the system, you know? Well, how long does it take? 5 full seconds. And that's a long time. Oh, wow. Oh, we go through this so fast. This is probably going to be one of those situations where I regret having a single whale. Yeah, I already feel like I've set this up wrong. Alright, I guess you need another whale even today. This strikes me as pointed in the wrong direction. How about that? How are we doing on stone? Do I have to set up a primary stone maker at some point? Soon? Oh no, absolutely not. We got plenty of it. It was in fact overflowing. Alright, it's good that we have a use for it. It'll be better when I finally upgrade and I get interrupts, which will allow me to have them have more efficient pathing instead of having to take this trip back to the food bin. It'll just be circulating here constantly, so it'll be a lot more efficient. There's our sodium alginate. The first ones have been made. Alright, so again, the whale comes, the whale delivers. And again, I really should just be running away right now and doing something else. But, this is the part of Factorio, which is why Factorio is worthwhile. Watching things work. We designed this thing, and now it is working. Now we get to watch it. This is our reward. And where's the other one? On his way. Like, maybe it'll fill up eventually. I mean, maybe it will. Once, the whales have run on their cycles enough. Oh, there's... Our bottleneck is now transfer times. Which is, okay, I guess I can't argue with that very much, right? I mean, okay, I guess I'm completely unable to argue with that on any level, right? But, sure. Alright, we gotta move on. We have made sodium alginate. Sodium alginate. Great job. Fantastic work. Oh, here we go. See? And then it runs, and then we'll probably always be making it on some level. And the caravan comes. Can't get close enough. Right there, and this is just nowhere near enough, right? And then we have to have a source of sodium alginate coming off right here. And so that's what comes into feeds the next thing. So sodium alginate. You are made. And now we need to, we're on our way to latex. So we need to make latex slab right here, which means we need creamy latex. And creamy latex is used in nothing. And it's not that fast, unfortunately. And it takes one full turn. So can I get both in here? I don't think so. Creamy latex is just the same thing again, right? It's limestone sap. I should see if I can expand the sap trees, right? That was something that was on my mind from earlier. So, right about here? Oh yeah. Alright, let's go increase our sap plantation. Then we will get through latex today, but I don't think we're going to get through anything else. Like, I'm taking my time far too much and enjoying myself and my life. So, you can't count it as wasted. You can only count it as shamefully inefficient, cringeworthy in every respect, something to be hidden away and never spoken of. But aside from that, things are going great. Give me all those. And then we'll build out our sap plantation a little more. The sap upgrades kind of suck. The only one that doesn't just suck on its face is the one that just seems to give you more sap. So I may be redesigning this entire block at some point. It requires you to make the sap tree, the advanced sap trees, and then you just mulch them. And you get the sap that way. It is brutal and effective. I want sap tree, which I can't recognize at this zoom level. Because, oh, there we go. Alright, let's go put these in. And this too. Yes, we cry out for windmills, but no one answers. I understand. I understand being abandoned. It's right there. And then can I do just a whole another tier? Just do this. Certainly looks possible, right? Do I have enough sap extractors is the real question. Looks like the answer to that is no. So I guess I pick you up. Oh, I can go get more. There's going to be more in the bin, right? So we zap over here. Zap to the extreme. And then we go... We can put in one more block after this. Which I will 100% do. Bots, come on. Alright, so... that leaves us with some sap trees, which we will chuck in a box. Right here. Nice and prominent. And now we have to deal with getting all this stuff in, right? Like so, and then... I guess you don't have to. It's good hygiene to put a splitter down right there, but you don't have to. Right there, right there. Which we gonna need, because we gonna need the sap. Wish it stacked. Right there. Okay, so sap production, it's only 0.2 a second. This could be so much better. Alright, so we need a few more sap trees and this is done. Glad we had this discussion. So, why would I need to fly when I've just laid out the factory with energy drink in line? So we need to find a place to tuck creamy latex. Here? Not here. I'm thinking this is going to be more plastic. I guess we just do it right here, and then we do latex right here. Okay. Accepted. Understood. We have to try to maintain this then. Or something. Here. We will take this, and we put that right here. And this will come out right here, and it'll find its way over to the next block somehow. Anyway, creamy latex. Talk to me about what you need. Creamy latex, right here. We need washers, we need limestone and sap in equal amounts. And they both stack to 100, right? Limestone stacks to 100. Sap stacks to 100. Despite literally just seeing it in front of my face, I had to go look again. But I've used up all my whales. So, trash person right here. Trash player at the controls. Creamy latex doesn't need to be taken anywhere. Creamy latex is only used in this process. So, what I need is a whale. Whale to go do a job for me. I should have gotten more whale shots. I can steal some. Store food. Then I want you to go get... Where is it? It's in the stone line right here. So caravan has limestone, quantity 4,500. Then I need you to go get sap, which is in the bio line right here. So caravan has sap, quantity 4,500. I need you to come right here, and then I want you to, until circuit condition, until target, Parador equals go, limestone, and sap. Right there, right there. Good. Be on your way, good whale, sir. And bring me more whale pens. I need them. So, sap, please. And limestone. Still only using primitive ingredients, unfortunately. So, washer. Snake belt, I guess? Sure, don't even think about it, just do it. Something like this. And just have trust, just faith in yourself, right? So, right here, we're gonna need in, down, up, up, up. And so, trust in yourself. You go right here. I don't even understand what's going on. Okay, good. Go that way. And then up, 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 up. Beacon space will be on the top and bottom for this. Which may or may not even be needed. So, and then liquids will be on the sides. So, copy this, put this here, put that there. Obviously, big H, and then we just kind of, and the pattern repeats. Great, right? I think I'll put in 2 blocks of these to start with. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. It's like so. I don't want to go too overboard, you know? You'll just avoid the sodium alginate line, I guess. How am I going to do this? I suppose it... Oh, no. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop. 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 Alright. I stopped him just a second too late. I want you to fill cargo. Stop. Alright. Okay, first off, give me that. Then I want you to do this step. Specifically, this step. Okay, go beyond it, please. Alright, now I want you to stop. Just, no, okay, oh, jeez. Just hang out a second. This isn't... Many problems. Many problems. So what I want is drag you up by a bit. And then you do a 2 right here. And a 2 right here. And then like right there. Then in like so. And in like so. Alright. I'm sorry, Mr. Whale, but what I did was technically referred to as messing with you. Can you do this? No, it's gone. Alright. I want you to go right there. Circuit condition. Until target. Parador equals go. And then we want limestone. And we want sap. So right there. So right there. Now you can proceed. The unfortunate thing is this is in the wrong place now. So just kind of tuck it up here. There. So you are sap. You are sap, I say. Bang, 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 and you are limestone. And while there may be a bottleneck, I don't think it's going to be creamy latex. Alright, so next up, ladies and gentlemen. Creamy latex is going south, obviously. The staple will be down here. So, bang, bang. Bang, bang. And probably not even like that, just like this. You are hooked in appropriately, and I have to go get more pumps. Will do. Do I have that in my inventory, just asking for pumps all the time? No. No, I don't. Give me red pump jacks. I always want 10 of these on me at all times. So is anyone actually going to go do that? Do I have to pick these up myself with my meat paws? So inconvenient. Alright, so over here, maybe gonna make it to our second thing of the day. Oh, we suppose we have to do this, right? So just a nice little coopy. Paste. And this is all we're doing there. And how much water do you need? Not much at all. So, I guess right here, right? Then, I guess we take advantage of the space we have, eh? We put in little mushrooms right here. There, right there, right there. Don't do the end. Right here. I think we're ready to go for intermediate number 2 for the day. Right, so let's hook this up. There we go. Oh, this didn't get hooked up. That is an oversight, which shall be addressed. Alright, creamy latex. Oh, okay, none of these guys got hooked up. Never mind. Confidence level low. Alright, there we go. Now all these guys are going. Creamy latex being made up here. Great job, fantastic work. An artisan, a gentleman, a scholar, a legend. So, great. Not best use of space here, but what you gonna do? Next up, we have to make latex itself. No, we have to do slabs and then latex. So this is going to be a rates problem. You need to make the slab. And so obviously we're going to have to bring in formic acid, which we shall do like so. Receiver chest, please. Buster tank. Formic. In quantity lots, please. Bring that in for me right here. Bump. Should have had a bot do it. Alright, there we go. Formic in, creamy latex in, sodium alginate. So you need absolutely nothing in, and you make a latex slab. Latex slab. And latex slab is used in nothing, essentially. So it is a pure internal intermediate. Which means right here, we are going to be making the latex itself. Where is my HP furnace? Latex. You're going to need steam, and I'll take care of that. Just don't worry about it. So, let's look. What sort of rates do we have going here? this is gonna make 0.2 a second. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. So that's like 3 a second right here, right? And here we have 400 a second. No, 200 a second of creamy latex. And so times 5 times 5, that's enough to keep 5 of these chipper little boys going 24/7. So the number down here is then it'll do 0.4 slabs, and this is a double. And so we need twice as many of the Lovecraft furnaces as we do of the slab makers. So just one row and then leave everything blank. Done. A lot of these things can be prodded. I'm not even thinking about anything like that right now, in part because I don't have the modules. What's that? A 6? That was a good hit. Someone should really strike back at that. Okay, what are you guys doing? You're making me really uncomfortable. Like there was really nobody at home in order to do this. I am pleased to see you're taking things out of the buffer boxes, though. Alright, so 2 more things, and then move on. Maybe we'll get 1 more intermediate chemical done by the end of this, maybe not. Alright, Formic has arrived. You have to come down here. You are going to need a caravanserai. If only for the out. So like something like that. And yeah, you need nothing but what's produced right here, and this needs nothing what's produced right here. So we need no other material. So I guess we figure out where the sodium alginate's coming in, right? I guess what we want to do is this. We want to bring it down right here. Do a nice leap. There. And then right here is the out. Right there. I don't even know what I was doing there. It certainly wasn't anything correct. So sodium alginate gets out right here. Q. Then comes like this. And we have a rail probably right here. And then comes into the system. We're going to have a double row view. So you should start at, well, where am I going to put the prod beacon? So that's a good first step. So I guess the beacon goes on the inside. We have a lot of space here, so we might as well use it. The beacon goes on the inside, and it comes like this. So it means this actually does not occur like this. This can actually move over. And we'll have a curl, and the sodium alginate will come around the back like so. Right? Okay, I actually didn't want that to actually for real happen. That was more of an illustrative belt, because we're too close to the edge here. So you come like this, like down right there. That's where we are for demonstration purposes only. Right there, and this is actually eating up a ton of space, isn't it? Snake belt on the inside? Yeah, that's what it's going to be. And then beacon space on the outside. That is better. More compact. So we're going to be doing a snake belt right here. It's going to be a kind of an argumentative snake belt. Okay, first just pick all this up. And we will make it go one way. And what makes it an argumentative belt is like so. This one has to be coming the other way. It's like they're having an argument. And so we have ins and outs, like so. Alright, and I can move this back by just one. And as we examine this, oh, we do have room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have room to even put beacon on the inside. Because if I come right here and then do a big H, and then of course reverse everything. Yeah, that goes that way. Yeah, that goes that way. But all of this needs to come the other way. It's like so. So. There we go. So it comes this way, and I think this even tiles, right? Well, yeah, naturally, once I kill this thing, right? Then it will go like so, and you will go like so. No, like so. And then it tiles, and it has room on the inside for the beacon. That's beautiful. So what you will do is you will use the space right here, and I have to leave some because I need logistic space. I have to get all this liquid in. So what we'll do is this. We'll declare formic comes right here. Right there. Right there. And we will pull this down and we will do a staple right here. And like so, right? Beautiful. Alright, so there we go. We got all that in. We want to get the creamy latex in now. And we are going to use this. So you guys come along the side. I H this. And then H this. Try to keep it all clustered to one side. Oh, it doesn't really matter. The beacon's on the other side. And we'll bring it in like so. And up. And the exact same thing happens right here, except obviously trim that. So many problems caused by that. Alright, right there, there, right there, and right there. And it looks like a plan is coming together. An actual, for real plan. Right there, and there. You have the creamy latex, you have that. All you need is the sodium alginate, which is on hand. I have to set up the hands, speaking of. So, like so. This is very tidy. I have to try to remember this. But that's so ambitious, right? The way to set your goal for the stars right there. I should remember how things are set up. There we go. That was what I was looking for. There. Do that. Now, it's kind of perfect, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, nice. So, one right there and right there. Oh, it's not going to cut it, is it? So, one right there. Oh, just one right there. One right here. And then one right here. There, and we should be ready to go, right? So we'll just calmly pull this in. Move it over a little bit if I wanted to, but I'm not going to push my lock. I need to get rid of all this sodium alginate. Let's do that right here. There, good. And we're cooking. This is prodded, which means that one day it will be prodded, and we're making the slab. Great work. Just surging forward day by day, product by product. Wait a second, where's our out? Oh, it's right here. Actually, this is beautiful. And then it'll be just like this. And then maybe we put this in the other corner. You know? Given that what we're doing here. Like maybe it should even be right here, given that it has to be 2 to 1. In fact, I kind of believe that. Because let me just refresh your memory as to what I'm talking about. Mr. Destructive Distillation column here, who makes latex. Who makes latex. Oh no, it's a furnace, huh? Right here, latex. You are only moving at 1 speed, so you should be doubled, because eventually we'll get Mark IIs here. So this eats 0.2 a second, and this produces 0.4 a second. So we can support 16 of these guys off of this. Where aren't you going? No creamy latex? Oh. So you need 40 a second, and we have 8 of you. So that's, oh, I suppose that is too much. So let's double this, right? It's really unfortunate it's right on the edge right there. Oh, and what's more unfortunate is there's no vias. So actually pick all that up, guys. My bad. Here, bots off. I have to do a little planning before I can do this. Alright, so I guess we don't get this last one. Which is fine. I like having the space anyway. So you don't go there, you don't go there. And that's better, right? Now deploy. Do I have enough? Looks like the answer is yes. Here, and take all this stuff. Take it away from me. Maybe this should be going the right way, right? Alright, so now we have... This is going to be more of a bottleneck than anything else, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't leave enough space here. Alright, that's a problem for another day. Don't look at that. I'm going to have to move this all exactly 1 tick north. I don't want to think about that. Yeah, we're just not going to think about that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2, 14 times 25 is what, 350? Except, oh, you're not hooked up. Oh, my bad. I really should be more considerate, right? So 350 a second right here. And we're eating 40, so we're eating 320 a second here. So we're using all of these. So the proper number to throw down is 16 of these guys. And then the balance is more or less intact, right? Do I have enough here to support 8 of these forever? 0.2 a second. But they can be doubled, so this is really 0.4 a second. So yes. And then we have enough sodium alginate to feed the whatevers as well. So this is actually, for me, just randomly throwing stuff down. this is working out fairly well, I think. For me, not doing any long-term planning, just doing a lot of short-term planning, it's going real well. So you need a slab and steam. It's 15 a second, which says that kind of requires we have dedicated steam generators for each one, right? Byakua's here. Can we steal? No, we can't. They're smaller. The hyper efficient distribution only can really be done with buildings of that size. Was it like 8 by 8 or something? I don't know. So what else? Here, let's go look at windmills and see if this problem has resolved itself. Let's get distracted instead. So yeah, we have some windmills, but we're not making nearly enough of them. Kevlar was where we were having problems. It's being made. There's a line for it, but it is being made. So it looks like we're making this again. We don't have any photopores rotting on the line. Well, it would be hard to catch them. Looks like they're doing okay. Kinda, I suppose. Kinda, sorta okay. There's a line here. Alright, don't look at that. This entire factory just exists to... Oh. Well, this is intriguing. Wonder why. Probably because there was a big bottleneck here, and now it's just been relieved, and I'll come back and I'll see a huge line. Let's go look at ASP. Over here. Yeah, huge line here, and this is all... Huh, he's trying to deliver and he can't. This says it's time for another ASP maker. But let's wait and see if this holds. I really hope it does, because this is a bottleneck. I mean, obviously, doubling production would definitely help. Anyway, getting distracted. We have to figure out the correct ratio of steam. I suppose we have this block over here to work with, so we should be treating this as utility space, so we don't actually have to care terribly much. I mean, caring was never a priority. One of those things I think everyone could intuit. Don't really need to be told, but at the same time I feel the need to spell out anyway. It's like you. I don't have nearly enough of these. Oh, I believe there will be more next time I go down there. Guess I have to, right? So, steam rail. Then just put this up here because, and just because, there's no other thought resonating there. And like so, and then use the line and go right there. So in you go, then bang, 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 bang. And we're going to need more eventually. But we have space for more, so obviously all of this is completely according to plan. Right there. Turn on, heat some water up. Right, so that's how we're going to get that in. And so, do we have room? I think we do. Especially since this is internal space for, if we've declared that this is internal space for the beacon, then we can do that here too. We can do something like this. We can do product out right here. And then beacons on the inside, whenever it happens to happen. Long time from now. Right there. So we have beacon space. But this means that we're very inefficient with overall verticality. But I think it's going to be alright. Maybe. So like this. And then we have to get steam in. will be a line to the north. Come with me, Steeman. I'm gonna name my firstborn son Steeman. It's like Steven, only more awesome. And we'll get that in somewhere over there. It'll be fine. Alright, bots off for a second. It's time to do some counting. No, actually, bots back on. No, bots back off. Sorry. I will work on my complete lack of manners at some point. So there is 16. Well, there's 8. And we want double that. So it looks like we will be able to put this in without difficulty. And that this is sized correctly then. I mean, ish. You will come down like so. You will leap right here because you are polite. And then right here. And we have latex in. Right? Is this legal? Is this okay? I mean, I feel kind of good about this. Bots on. Just make it real. Manifest it. Okay, so we're probably gonna need one right there. No, there is no... Well, okay. Don't go all doomy before you investigate. So like that and like that. Like that, like that. 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 And it looks like we may... Why didn't I get the steam mushroom right here? Must not have boxed it correctly. Please remove that from me. And then just boom, boom, steam in. Then you have everything you need for the moment anyway. So each one of those can support 4 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so when I upgrade these I have to put in another bank of steam, exactly. And I have more than enough space for that. I actually am fairly happy with how this worked out. Alright, your slabs, sirs. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You all see what I did? No! No! Oh, and I gotta get there fast. Oh, faster. Use the belt. Use the belt. Clip it. Okay. That was your moment of utter stupidity for this episode. One of many, honestly. Okay. Calm. Calm and breathe. Breathe while calm. It's good to be calm and to breathe. No, wait, that was wrong too, right? Oh, I am literally wrecking everything right now. Alright, it is clearly time to take a break. It is 100% time to go do something else. Alright, so all of these slabs, I should have plugged in here for one. And now I have to return. We're just going to just calmly do penance for our sin. Calmly put the world back as it should be. And then, at the end, we get to just do it as we should have all along. Then light it up, shove it in, hide our shame. Never happened. Alright, so all these guys working ever so slowly. More should be floating by soon, I guess. Takes so long for the step. There's one right there. Float by. And then latex is coming. We do need another whale here, I think. Yeah, good. And we are in time to end the episode at more or less the proper hour. So I guess we didn't need these 6 today anyway. So tomorrow hopefully we'll try for the rest of rubber. Even though with how today went, kinda opens up questions as to my ability to do that. The important thing is these are the right ratios. Ish. And I did it completely blind. Alright, so you're just building up that latex, and it's going to be over here eventually. So, I guess we just suffer while the stack inserters go. Here, let's go fetch windmills from the south and put them up, just to show that we are aware that the windmills... Oh, we're also going to go get gas. We're going to fuel up, we're going to go grab some windmills, and then I'm going to come north, look at Watex, send it over, and then we're going to remove another link to the south. Because currently we are importing latex. So this is going to be tricky, right? Just give me all that. Give me all that. Give me all that. Plug you all in right there. Give me all of this. And we do the opposite. I really wish there was a fast way to do this. I suppose that didn't murder me or anything. Windmills. We need them. And then alarms, finishing touches, and then recap, and then we had a good episode. I really wish we could have gotten all the way to rubber today, but there's like 6 more intermediates between me and that. It's not going to happen. What's the problem here? This worries me. Well, there's plenty of fat here. It means we're just way under. And I have to be raising a lot more livestock. And I kind of don't want to do that right down here. So I'm kind of not gonna. 13. What a fortuitous number. Yeah, I just leave you guys there. We have enough bots up north. We have no problems with that. Their only job is to bring me things. Personal servant bots. So we're going to try to arc all the way around. We're going to try to hit right here first. And we're going to hit the bottom ever so carefully, right? No, well, perhaps not. Alright, fine. Get those as well. We'll be back. Only 20 gigawatts. It is a dim hour. Okay, so all of you are going... We should probably be able to see this, right? Latex. Latex. And this is normal production for the South Factory. And then I turn this on. We're at 92, like 90. Now we're... Why are we still climbing? Huh, so the South Factory... Why are we still climbing? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me because we should be at max speed, right? Latex. Oh. How'd we go to 1 minute? So we've only kind of doubled it, which makes sense because latex leading into rubber is one of the most beaconed areas of the factory. So, yeah. Why do we have 3 to 1 here? I don't know. Reasons, I guess. And it's also got prod all over it, and it's also nice, and this isn't nice, whatever. Normal caravan or whale? I think this is probably a normal caravan situation. Store food. Then I want you to come here. I want you to get fill cargo. Actually, wait a second. No. No. Be mind wiped. Be free of those thoughts. Be free of all thoughts. Just relax. This guy. You. You have a new destination. You need never go south again. And you don't empty your cargo there either. You empty it just next door. You have been upgraded, sir. So go. Empty that cargo. It's north, right? Right here. Dump it into the proper box. This is the last time you will ever have to go to the Southland. Because now you come right here. Where I'm not hugely impressed with... Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Okay. That's gonna be bad. That's quite bad, in fact. Good thing I just fed the bots, or else they'd be super duper pissed at me. Okay, so how are we gonna handle this? How about we do a little belt magic? Like this. There. And then we pick up all of this, right? And then we will fix it. Make it better. We will make it better. There. Okay. That was probably the best way I could have solved that without getting tons of terrible stuff in my inventory. Alright, so now everyone's going. Glad I looked at that, right? Glad I caught that. Here, have more latex. Alright. So this is actually fairly low throughput. It is going to remain fairly low throughput up until the point where I get Mark II buildings right here. And that's the next tech level. So good, I think. Good in part. Yeah, we gotta set up alarms for sodium alginate and also for latex maybe. And then I am going to do the recap. And that will be it for today. And I will go do something else. With these hours, what I've been given. How close am I to 500 hours, do you think? 800, excuse me. So we got about 20 more episodes until I have to do an 800-hour recap on Reddit, as is my tradition. I think that'll be about the time the 90-day time-lapse video comes out, too. So both those things have to be on my mind. Alright, so sodium alginate, right here. You are in the 5 stacks on the first column and the second row in the dead middle. So right here, right? That's right there, right there. Yes. So you are sodium alginate. And then latex hardly needs anything, right? Well, no, it does have to be hooked up. Or maybe I've already hooked it up. I wonder why... Oh, you have... Oh, it delivered there. That's why. It just latched. Okay. Got it. So we need latex, which is 2 over 1 up from what I just did. So 1, 2, 1 up. No. No, it'll be right here then. It is set up right. Okay, good. So the alarms have hooked up. Everything is good. Yes, feed me. Feed me power. Look at it just flow. Yes, feed me power. You know, this is the best game sometimes. Alright, so, next up. High five that guy. Oh, they're trying to recharge. We'll get better bots soon. Then we'll recycle these all into being better bots. I mean, all bots are good, but some bots are gooder than others. You understand. Alright. Time for recap. So, do that. Zoom in on me. Put my mouse directly on me. Hide UI. Try to line this up with the bottom of the monitor. Try to line this up with the middle of everything. Do we believe? Finger test. Kind of believe. Alright. That's a decent screenshot. There we go. And wait until the blinking's not there. There. Like a mongoose. Alright, so what did I do today? In the North Factory, I kind of tweaked with the I tweaked the latex on the snake belt, and I added more latex in, obviously. Over here in the farmland area, we continued to build out our sap farm area. It's very building dense. Got 2 more right there, so we need. I think I would need a stack of 10 because I already have 2 in my inventory. So soon this will be finished, and then someday it will actually get its windmills. Obviously not today. And like the biggest thing I did today, as I'm sure is once again completely apparent to everyone here, is I put in latex production. This block right here, which made sodium alginate, creamy latex, the latex slab, and then the latex itself. That was 4 new things, which is pretty good for a day of playing Factorio. I spent too much time messing around with the snake belt, trying to make everything work nice and tight and internal, and still leave substantial beacon space. Couldn't make it happen. Wasted life. But we did accomplish our goal, and the most astonishing thing is once we went back and did the math, after we had committed ourselves, we realized we had gotten everything almost exactly right. Like, this is enough to fuel this is enough to fuel this, even when the buildings are upgraded. Plus, we have enough to fuel other consumers of alginate, because when I go to the next Tritz recipe, and then this is enough to fuel all of this steam is enough to fuel all of that, it's really just quite tidy. So let's just check some stuff off. Creamy latex, checked off. Alginate, checked off. Latex, checked off. Leading only... Oh, we need to make phenol, and then set all that up. That's definitely going to need an acetone tank, and then phenol probably right up here. I should really do a 4-stack for phenol, shouldn't I? Because there's a chance it could be reclassified as waste. Yeah, so definitely do a 4-stack for phenol tomorrow. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things I want to get through tomorrow. Which means I'm just going to have to rush. But a lot of them are easy. Like ethylene and styrene are essentially the same thing. Maybe I'll get all the way to rubber tomorrow. Maybe not. But that again will be another big step forward. So rubber next episode, maybe the episode after that. And then we put in a manure factory right here to use this flora, turn it into manure. Together with this moss, we'll probably build this moss out a bit more. Try to get a lineup, perhaps. Maybe, if it's practical, or else it gets shipped in. I'd rather not ship it in, though. Thing is, it has to be... Maybe I redo the moss area to make it more conducive to bringing moss up for all these purposes. Maybe I'll have to get rid of a lot of these windmills and turn this into logistics space. I'm actually... Okay. Now that I say that, it sounds like a better idea. Especially the ones at the corners. Alright, I'll think about that later. But anyway, we need manure and then manure bacteria, and then we just start throwing down plants. The specific plant we need is Rhenea in order for oleochemicals, in order to start refining everything properly. Like, we're very close. Like, maybe a full week away. to getting everything we need to start building out these properly. Maybe I should rush it. Maybe. I don't know. And then we start doing the ore processing stacks, and that's a big hole in the factory right now. And then there's really nothing left, but once I get all of the raw materials, from iron ore to probably molybdenum at the far end, wherever this is, there will be no reason to hang back from not just checking off, no, for making actual science packs up here. Like, I know we've gotten to the edge of, like, what I'm waiting for to make automation science is we don't have a good small parts maker. To get a good small parts maker, we have to cast the small parts down here, which means we have to do iron and copper properly all the way to the bottom. And that just hasn't happened yet. So once that happens, I'll make an automation science maker somewhere, like somewhere in here. It'll just be a block. It's a nice self-contained block I can copy and paste if I need more, and I will need more. That'll get the planter boxes, the flora, and the small parts, turn them into automation science, take them to this block right here. And then we can start putting labs in place. I think I have a good design for that. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I need more vat brains. I don't know. My point is, things are coming along pretty well, in my opinion. There's a lot to do, but the North Factory has hit escape velocity at this point and is cutting ties with the South Factory faster than ties are being established. So total independence is something that is coming very, very, very soon. But for right now, we should probably talk just a little bit about down here. What happened down here? I messed everything up. I gutted the main gasoline line, leading to a tremendous void all over the place, which maybe is backfilled by now. I don't actually know. It was causing problems with liquid nitrogen, which needs gasoline as an input, and that was causing problems with making Kevlar and aramid fiber and all this advanced material, so I couldn't have stainless or anything, and it was all just an enormous mess. My goal from here on out, I think, is to mess with this South Factory as little as possible. Like, I should be coming down here at the beginning of every episode, spending max 10 minutes tweaking things, and then just run away. Like, it was probably a mistake to build out to put down Mark II buildings in the iron stack right here, in that it just was not worth the time. But what's done is done. I can only plow forward with the new factory. Like, next episode is going to be a big test. 6 intermediates in an episode to get to rubber. We'll see. We'll see if I can do it. Especially if I'm racing, I'll make some really poor decisions, and it'll be funny at least. All right, I'm done now. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.